Hello, welcome to St. Louis's Natural Hair Headquarters. We are here at Voila Studio Salon. My name is Sabrina and I'm so excited to share with you all my strategy behind shampooing natural hair in preparation for a natural blowout. We're just going to thoroughly wet her hair down with a tepid temperature water. You don't want to use too hot because if you use too hot, it'll dry the hair out. And right now it's the winter time and we want to maintain as much moisture as possible. We're going to start with Peppermint and Aloe Therapeutics Anti-Itch Shampoo. It is very rejuvenating for the client's scalp, but it also has a lot of benefits because it prevents itching, flaking, and it also helps to balance the pH level of the scalp. I go in with my finger, I emulsify the product in my fingers, and I just kind of go in at the base, focusing only on the scalp, not on the hair. And with natural hair, a lot of times it can be really thick, so I like to separate in the middle and make sure I get that product in the center. And no spots of her head are missed. Okay, so it's been sitting for about 3 minutes now, and I'm going to proceed by shampooing her ends, because I haven't gotten those yet, with the O Protein and Henna Deep Cleansing Shampoo. This is going to allow for fuller, thicker hair so that when her hair is blown out, it's bouncy and body, and she's in. So you emulsify through your fingers, and then you just kind of tip it on the ends of the hair. Since it's been 6 weeks since she's been in, you know, as naturals, we like to, you know, put a nice amount of product on our hair to keep it hydrated, especially in the wintertime. So I'm going to remove all of those products off her hair without drying it out with this O Protein and Henna, and work up a good lather, and then rinse it through. Okay, we are going to squeeze out that water. We're going to shampoo again. I always recommend 2 shampoos to just make sure there is no residual residue on the hair. So we're going to follow up our second shampoo with the Honey Cream Moisturizing Shampoo. And this is just going to smooth, silken, and remove any remaining product buildup off the hair. It's also very conditioning. So our Voila Secret Weapon. Our shampoo comb. This helps to increase blood circulation through the scalp, which allows your hair to grow. So I like to go in, stimulate her scalp. And this is another aid in helping to lift up any buildup or flakiness that may have been on her scalp. I go ahead and section through the hair so that none of her scalp goes untouched. Get that. So this is really important, the conditioning process, what I'm doing right now, and that is removing as much water from her hair as possible. And I'm going to start with the 6-in-1 Reconstructive Conditioner on her ends, just to give her that added protein so that when we apply the heat to her hair, it's protected. And when she's done with her blowout, she can shampoo her hair and her curls will just bounce back. So that's important. Protect those ends. People, protect those ends. 6-in-1 is like armor to the ends. So, then I go in with the almond butter. Yeah, baby. And I like to just apply it on the ends first because the ends need the most hydration. And then I slowly separate the hair and make sure I get it from roots to ends. Not missing a spot. Smells great. Off of their head. And then our little secret weapon. This is the Hydrants Argan Oil Repair Treatment. And it helps to mend split ends. So I take like a quarter size one. I'm just focusing on the ends. You know, the end. The best way to go about detangling is to go slow. If you try to just rip through the hair, you are going to end up taking longer than you would like. So how I do it is I start with the top. Separate that top. Now go in. You always detangle the ends first. And you just slowly work your way up that section to the base or the root until that comb can go completely through that section. Sometimes I like to encourage it and I'll like start at the base and scoot it up, then I go back to the ends and work it out like that. Now, this conditioning process, some people's hair detangles really easy. Some people it takes a little bit more time. So you at least want the conditioner to sit on the hair for 3 to 5 minutes so that it actually has enough time to penetrate the strand, the cuticles, and enter into that cortex so that the hair can get the full benefits. I like to bantu knot it like that too while I'm working it so that it doesn't get in my way. Now, this is what your client should look like before going through a deep conditioning service. I like to bantu knot it to gather those ends. It'll just keep that product locked in. You should put like a plastic bag around it, sit under the dryer for about 20-30 minutes. Once she comes from under the dryer, you want to be sure to rinse with cool water. Hot water lifts up the cuticle layers so that the shampoo can actually penetrate and cleanse the hair, and cool water lays those cuticle layers back down. And that is how you shampoo the hair in preparation for a blowout.